The accusation that Timothée Chalamet is using Kylie Jenner did not emerge out of nowhere. It formed slowly through timing, optics, and an increasingly visible pattern that made even neutral observers uncomfortable. What people are reacting to is not one red carpet moment or one interview quote, but the accumulation of choices that now look calculated rather than coincidental. When Timothée and Kylie were first seen together at Paris Fashion Week in early 2023, the pairing shocked people precisely because it made no obvious sense. He represented prestige cinema, literary interviews, and artistic credibility. She represented mass influence, branding power, and the Kardashian media ecosystem. Initially, that contrast worked in their favor. It felt transgressive rather than strategic. Two people from different worlds choosing each other despite the noise. But over time, the way their relationship appeared publicly began to change. For much of 2024 and early 2025, the couple maintained an unusually low profile. They avoided interviews together. They skipped obvious PR moments. This restraint was interpreted as maturity, even protection. When breakup rumors surfaced during long stretches of silence, they were dismissed as routine speculation. The assumption was that if Timothée truly cared about his image, he would never allow himself to be visibly entangled with the Kardashian machine during critical career moments. That assumption did not survive December 2025. The Marty Supreme premiere in Los Angeles marked a turning point. After months of near invisibility as a couple, Timothée and Kylie reappeared suddenly, not subtly, but aggressively styled. Matching neon orange leather outfits, coordinated timing, cameras waiting. The appearance was impossible to misread. This was not two people quietly supporting each other. This was a moment designed to dominate headlines. And that is where the cynicism set in. Industry observers immediately questioned the timing. Marty Supreme was not tracking strongly. Early buzz labeled it niche, even underwhelming. The film needed attention. What it got instead was a viral red carpet moment that had nothing to do with the movie itself. Kylie Jenner's presence guaranteed press coverage that a standard premiere would not have achieved. The discussion shifted from plot and performance to outfits, chemistry, and spectacle. That shift benefited one person far more than the other. Kylie did not have a product to promote. She did not have a launch tied to the appearance. Timothée did. And that asymmetry is what fueled the Clout accusation. Critics argued that he had leaned into Kardashian-style visibility only when it served his immediate professional interests, while maintaining distance whenever the exposure did not benefit him. Body language analysis, while often unreliable, became part of the narrative because it aligned with what people already suspected. Kylie appeared engaged, attentive, visibly present. Timothée appeared cooperative but reserved, participating without leading. The affection looked permitted rather than initiated. Whether fair or not, the visual story reinforced the idea that Kylie was investing more publicly, while Timothée was managing optics. That perception hardened after his December Vogue profile. When asked about Kylie, Timothée declined to engage entirely. "I have nothing to say," he stated. In isolation, that could be framed as privacy. But context matters. This was not early in their relationship. This was nearly 2 years in, after multiple public appearances, after benefiting from the attention her presence generated. To many, the refusal did not read as principled. It read as selective distance. The criticism was simple. He wanted the visibility without the association. From that point forward, the language shifted from private to strategic. Fans began framing Kylie as doing the emotional and logistical labor of the relationship, showing up, adjusting schedules, aligning publicly, while Timothée retained full control over when and how the relationship was acknowledged. The imbalance became the story. However, that narrative collapses when confronted with facts that are less visible but more consequential. Behind the scenes, Timothée's integration into Kylie's family life has been consistent and documented. During the 2025 holiday season, his name appeared on the Kardashian-Jenner family gingerbread house, an inclusion that is not symbolic but intentional. That tradition is tightly curated and reserved for people considered permanent fixtures, not temporary partners. His placement next to Kylie and her children, Stormi and Air, signaled acceptance at the highest level of that family's internal hierarchy. That is not a casual gesture. Reports also confirmed that Timothée spent approximately $60,000 on custom Cartier jewelry for Kylie during Christmas. While money alone does not prove sincerity, it directly contradicts the idea of a purely transactional arrangement. People do not invest emotionally or financially at that level in relationships they view as disposable or instrumental. Additionally, despite constant breakup headlines, there has never been a confirmed split. No distance, no public fallout, no conflicting narratives from either side. The relationship has remained intact through prolonged scrutiny, something that purely PR-driven pairings rarely survive. This is where the accusation of clout chasing oversimplifies a more complicated reality. Timothée Chalamet is not unaware of the optics. He understands exactly how association with the Kardashian brand can affect perception in elite Hollywood spaces. His restraint is not accidental, but restraint does not automatically equal exploitation. It can also reflect a genuine tension between two incompatible systems of fame. Kylie Jenner operates in a world where visibility is currency. Timothée operates in a world where overexposure is a liability. Their relationship exists at the intersection of those two realities. When they surface publicly, it will always look strategic because the stakes are high. That does not mean the relationship itself is fake. What people are reacting to is discomfort, not deception. They are uncomfortable watching a prestige actor navigate mass celebrity without fully committing to either rejecting it or embracing it. They are uncomfortable seeing Kylie Jenner invest publicly in someone who refuses to narrate the relationship on equal terms. That discomfort turns into suspicion, but suspicion is not evidence. The truth appears less dramatic than the headlines suggest. Timothée has likely leveraged moments of visibility when they align with his professional needs. Kylie has likely accepted a relationship that does not center her brand the way past relationships have. Both things can be true without either person being manipulative. The relationship survives because privately, it works in ways the public cannot fully access. What the audience sees are carefully timed appearances and calculated silences. What they do not see are shared holidays, family integration, financial gestures, and consistency over time. Those are harder to monetize as narratives, so they receive less attention. The accusation that Timothée is using Kylie persists because it fits a clean story: prestige feeding off influence, art feeding off clout. But real relationships rarely follow clean scripts. This one appears to exist in tension, not performance, and that tension is exactly why it keeps being misunderstood, until one of them definitively walks away. The most accurate conclusion is also the least satisfying. This is not a PR stunt, nor is it a fairy tale. It is a real relationship operating under incompatible fame economies, where every public move is scrutinized and every silence is misinterpreted. The clout accusation says more about how audiences interpret power than about what is actually happening between them.